Step into the arena of your soul. You're surrounded by shadows, ghosts of doubt, echoes of failure, specters of what might go wrong. They're circling, whispering one word: fear. It's the oldest lie, the deepest chain, the phantom that keeps you from your throne. But here's the truth, raw and unyielding. Fear is a choice. You don't have to carry it or let it rule you. I'm Andrew Tate, the top G, and I'm not here to comfort you or sell you dreams. I'm here to arm you with a blade to slay fear, a fire to burn its lies, a code to claim the throne that's yours by right. This isn't a speech. It's a revolution. A clarion call to kill the phantom and rise as a king, unbowed, unbreakable, eternal. Lock in, because we're storming the gates of destiny, and fear doesn't get a vote. Fear is a phantom you summon. It's not real, not a wall, not a beast, not a force. It's a shadow you cast when you hesitate, a fog you breathe when you doubt, a chain you forge when you pause. The world's full of men who let it rule, cowering from risks, shrinking from dreams, settling for scraps because fear whispered, "You're not enough." They live half-lives, haunted by what could have been, buried in the graveyard of what if. But you're here because you feel the pull of a throne, a life of power, wealth, legacy. You're here to kill fear, to rip it from your soul, to claim what's yours with a roar that shakes the stars. Let's cut it raw. Fear is a choice because you control your response. The universe doesn't care. It spins on, throwing chaos, pain, and possibility in your path. Fear's the voice that says stop when everything else screams go. It's not forced on you. It's accepted, invited, embraced. The weak choose it, thinking it protects them. It doesn't. It imprisons them. It steals their thrones, their businesses, their bodies, their destinies, and hands them to those who dare. The top G code says you don't negotiate with phantoms, you slay them. You don't reason with fear, you crush it. You don't live with it, you rise above it. A king on a throne forged from its bones. I've faced fear's shadow. Don't think I was born fearless, a titan carved from iron with no cracks. I started human, hungry, broke, staring down a world that wanted me small. I've felt fear. In rings where fists flew, in deals where millions hung, in moments where one wrong step meant ruin. It whispered, back down, play safe, you'll fail. I could have listened, I could have shrunk, settled, surrendered, but I didn't. I chose to kill it every time. I swung when fear said freeze, built when it said quit, rose when it said fall. I claimed my throne not because I'm special, but because I'm stubborn. I refuse to let fear write my story. That's the code I'm giving you. Kill fear, or it kills your greatness. Fear wears masks. Doubt, procrastination, perfectionism. It's clever, dressing as caution, as wisdom, as later. It tells you to wait for the perfect moment, to avoid the risk, to stay in the shadows. The world loves it, feeds it, cheers it, calls it safe. But safety is a cage. The top G code says you rip off the masks, expose the lie, burn it down. Fear of failure? Failure's a teacher. Fear of judgment? Judgments are noise. Fear of loss? Loss is fuel. Every mask hides the same truth. Fear is a choice, and choosing it means choosing defeat. You're here to choose victory, to forge a throne from courage, to be a man who fears nothing because he's claimed everything. Action is your blade. Fear thrives in stillness, the pause, the doubt, the endless what-ifs. Action is the strike that severs it, the spark that lights the dark, the swing that breaks the chain. You don't need a flawless plan, just one move, then another, then a relentless flood. I built my throne on action, days that broke my body, nights that tested my will, choices that shaped my fate. Every step was a stab at fear, a brick in my empire. Action isn't just doing, it's defiant. It's the force that turns trembling into triumph, shadows into thrones. Move, and fear flees. Discipline is your crucible. Fear loves chaos. Wandering minds, broken habits, weak resolves. Discipline is the fire that purifies. It's the iron law that says, I rise no matter what. It's waking when the dawn's cruel, grinding when the world's soft, fighting when fear whispers quit. Discipline isn't comfort, it's conquest. It's the vow you keep when your body begs for rest, when your mind screams for ease, when fear offers a truce. You think I love every battle, every rep, every deal, every dawn? No. I love what they build. Power, wealth, thrones. Discipline is the forge that turns fear into fuel, weakness into kingship. Master it and you're untouchable. Your mind is your citadel. Fear breaches it, slipping through cracks of doubt, shadows of worry, fog of distraction. You've got to fortify it, make it a stronghold of steel. You feed it fire? Books that wound and heal, ideas that blaze and bind, truths that stand like mountains. Starve it of rot, gossip that poisons, drama that clouds, lies that chain. A disciplined mind doesn't bow to fear. It hunts it, rips it apart, builds thrones from its bones. Train your thoughts to tower, and fear falls like dust before a storm. Time is your battlefield. Fear steals it. Hours lost to hesitation, days lost to doubt, years lost to someday. The weak think time's a gift, endless and forgiving. It's not. Time's a blade. Swift, finite, final. Discipline wields it. Cuts the noise, hones the focus, builds the king. You don't have forever. I didn't. No one does. I've let fear take time, watched moments slip in its grip. But I learned discipline reclaims it. Scrolling, whining, waiting. Fill your seconds with courage. Work, growth, fight. Time's your raw material. Forge it into a throne or watch it bury you. Your body is your stronghold. Fear loves a frail frame, tired, soft, trembling. You think a throne belongs to a body that bends? You think power thrives in a vessel that breaks? Get real. Your body is the banner of your will, the roar of your fight. Train it like a tempest. Lift until the earth cracks, run until the sky kneels, sweat until the stars bow. Feed it like a fortress, clean, fierce, forged, rested like a spear, honed, charged, lethal. A disciplined body doesn't just kill fear, it buries it. It's the proof you're serious, the signal you're built for thrones. Forge it and the world trembles. Money is your scepter, not your shackle. Fear cries about wealth. I'm broke, I can't, it's too hard, lies. Money's not fate, it's fight. It's hustle, value, will. I've been broke, scraping for air, counting shadows for hope. I didn't beg, I built. I fought through fear, won through grit, claimed millions through discipline. Stop fearing money, start forging it, solve problems, outwork the timid, deliver fire. The top G code says, money flows to those who kill fear, but it bows to those who stay true. Chase thrones, and wealth follows like a tide. Your environment is your forge. Fear festers in filth, toxic voices, cluttered spaces, weak rhythms. You can't claim a throne in a swamp. Be ruthless. Cut the dead wood. Friends who dim your spark. Habits who dull your edge. Chaos who clouds your aim. Build a world that blazes, people who ignite, spaces who lift, systems who amplify. If you can't find that world, create it. Discipline is the flame that clears the dark, the steel that builds the dawn. Shape your life. And fear has no ground to stand. Failure is your crucible. Fear calls it death, points at it, screams surrender. Wrong. Failure is the forge of courage, the spark of thrones. I've failed. Fights lost in blood, deals crushed to ash, dreams torn to threads. But I didn't run. I learned. I sharpened. I rose. Discipline turns failure into fuel, fear into fire. Don't dread the fall, dread the man who never dares. Every scar is a lesson, every loss a match. No fear through failure and thrones rise. Pressure is your bellows. Fear cracks when the heat's on, begs for relief, runs for shade. You burn brighter. Discipline makes you iron, unbent, unbowed, eternal. I faced moments that could crush, crowds chanting my end, stakes sharp as thorns, futures hanging by whispers. Discipline held me firm, turned pressure into power, fear into dust. Pressure isn't your chain, it's your breath. Lean into it, rise through it, claim thrones because of it. Your vision is your star. Fear dims it, clouds the light, blurs the path. Without a vision, you're ash, drifting blind. See your throne, vivid, vast, alive, the empire you'll raise, the lives you'll shift, the man you'll become. Hold it like a sun, let it burn through fog. But vision needs discipline, the sweat to build, the blood to fight, the heart to climb. A dream without work is a ghost. A dream with discipline is a god. See it, chase it, crown it. Obsession is your furnace. I'm not here because I'm calm. I'm here because I'm consumed. I'm gripped by a hunger that shakes the earth. To be more, build more, leave more. Fear's obsession, calls it madness, chains it down. You free it. Find the fire that wakes you at night, the need that drives your dawn. Discipline shapes obsession, guides the flood, aims the storm. Obsession without discipline drowns. Discipline without obsession creeps. Together they kill fear and build thrones. Burn and rise. Sacrifice is your altar. Thrones demand payment, not tears, but choices. You want strength? Trade ease, skip the poison, shun the soft, embrace the strain. You want wealth? Trade comfort, burn the nights, risk the fall, build the rise. You want greatness? Trade fear, kill the doubt, bury the lies, fight the fog. Sacrifice isn't loss, it's creation. It's sculpting marble from stone, forging thrones from fire. The plan that carves, the will that shapes. Offer it, and fear crumbles. The grind is your crucible. It's where you're reborn, where fear meets its end. The weak hate it, crave shortcuts, hunt escapes, beg for breaks. They're blind. The grind is the truth, the sweat that purifies, the strain that sanctifies, the fight that frees. Discipline makes you pray it, not for ease, but for strength. Every rep, every task, every hour is a stone in your empire. Build it, worship it, rise through it. Thrones live in the grind. Fear dies there. Confidence is your crown. It's not noise or ego. It's the quiet weight of knowing you've earned your place. Discipline forges it. Every vow kept, every fear crushed, every throne claimed. It's the voice that says, I've slain the phantom and I'm still here. Confidence doesn't beg, it commands. It's the steel in your spine, the fire in your eyes, the truth in your step. Discipline builds it and greatness wears it proud. Don't overthink. Fear loves a tangled mind, twisting, stalling, drowning in what ifs. Discipline is clarity, action, not anguish. You don't need every answer, just the next move. Trust your work, your fire, your scars. The path clears as you charge. The thrones grow as you fight. Overthinking is fear's ally. Discipline is your blade. Cut through and rise. Loyalty is your armor. Be loyal to your soul, your mission, your fight, your truth. In a world of snakes and shadows, loyalty is diamond rare, strong, true. Stand by those who stand by you, but don't bleed for traitors. Discipline demands loyalty to your rise. Saying no to temptation, no to fear, no to lies. Stay fierce, stay faithful, and thrones guard your path. You're not here for applause. You're here for conquest. Fear chases cheers, shallow, fleeting, frail. Discipline chases thrones, deep, lasting, real. Respect outweighs love. And respect is earned through action, through truth, through killing fear. Be the man who moves the stars, not the one who begs for sparks. The weak will whisper, the strong will roar. Freedom is your horizon, not just wealth or time. True freedom is living unbound, unbent, alive. It's speaking raw, standing tall, fighting free. But freedom's a peak, not a prize. Discipline builds the climb. Through action, through fire, through fight. You want to be free? Stop kneeling to fear. Stop serving comfort. Rise, grind, reign. Your mind is your throne room. Guard it like a king. Feed it gold, knowledge that cuts, wisdom that lifts, dreams that burn. Lock out the thieves, drama that dims, lies that bind, fear that creeps. A disciplined mind is a fortress, unshaken, unbowed, eternal. Learn like a warrior, think like a sage, and thrones kneel to you. Purpose is your tide. Without it, you're driftwood, lost, frail, forgotten. Purpose is what wakes you when the world's dark, what holds you when fear bites. Find it. It doesn't need to shake the earth, it needs to shake you. Maybe it's building something immortal, maybe it's guarding your own, maybe it's conquering yourself. Discipline makes it surge, makes it sing, makes it thrones. Don't settle. Settling is rust. It's the slow choke of your fire, the quiet theft of your dawn. You're not here for enough, for safe shores, for half-lives. You're here for the zenith, body, mind, soul. Discipline demands you hunt it, bleed for it, breathe for it. Settling is fear in velvet. Rip it off and rise. Courage is your spark. Discipline is the wind that turns it to flame. Courage isn't fear's end, it's fear's defiance. It's moving when your blood freezes, fighting when your heart cracks, standing when the earth quakes. Discipline builds it. Every choice, every charge, every fear crushed. Courage carries you to thrones. Discipline keeps you there. You're not a victim. The world can wound you, scar you, chain you, but it can't claim you unless you bow. Victims cling to fear. Victors burn it. Discipline is your hammer, your torch, your truth. It's the power to rewrite your fate, to turn wounds into wings. Stop cursing the dark, light it up. Resistance sea is your river. It's not one drop, it's the flood. Endless, unyielding. It's showing up when it's brutal, when it's silent, when fear screams loudest. Discipline lives in consistency, in the steps, the strikes, the quiet wins. You don't build thrones in a flash, you build them in a tide. Keep flowing, keep fighting, keep rising. Don't apologize for your fire. The world wants you dim, soft, safe, silent. Be a supernova, be a quake, be the man who burns through time. Discipline fuels your flame, sharpens your shock, sings your truth. If your rise scares them, good. You're not here to fade, you're here to blaze. Learn like you're dying. Knowledge is blood, skills are breath. The more you take, the stronger you grow. Read like a conqueror. Texts that wound, truths that heal. Study your scars, honor your wins, chase the horizon. Discipline demands a mind that grows, a soul that fights. Stop learning and fear creeps in. Keep growing and thrones stay. Risk is your gate. Thrones lie beyond the void. Past fear, past doubt, past lies. Leap. Quit the cage that binds you. Start the dream that haunts you. Risk is chaos to the weak. It's clarity to the disciplined. The greatest loss is a life unlived. A throne unclaimed. Don't let it slip. Lead. Not with banners, but with blood. Lead yourself first. Through the dark, through the fire, through the fear. Discipline is your guide, your strength, your song. Then lead others. Lift them, drive them, show them the stars. Power follows those who move, not those who wait. Be the man who rises, and the world rises with you. Perfection is a lie. Discipline is truth. Most stall, chasing flawless, perfect plans, perfect days. There's no such thing. Done is better than dreamed. Started is better than stalled. Discipline is real. Grit, sweat, thrones. Power grows in motion, not in shadows. Rise now, win now. Faith is your anchor. Believe in your fight, in your fire, in something eternal. Faith isn't frail, it's fierce. It's the strength that holds you when fear bites, when the path fades. Discipline feeds it. Through work, through proof, through thrones. Hold it deep, let it grow, and power blooms. You're not here to follow, you're here to forge, to break chains, to build worlds, to write myths. The world wants you small, tame, quiet, weak. Shatter it. Discipline is your hammer, your heart, your howl. Fight for your truth, your rise, your throne. No one hands you victory, you claim it. Power is your core. Not rule over others, rule over you. Power is discipline alive, saying no to fear, yes to struggle, always to greatness. It's knowing your place and carving it deeper. Power is forged, not found. Discipline is the flame, the stone, the star. Be it, breathe it, rise with it. Doubt is your dusk. Discipline is your dawn. Doubt whispers, you're too small, too late, too broken. Burn it. You're built for this. Crafted for thrones, wired for power. Discipline proves it. Every step, every strike, every triumph. Stop questioning your light and start shining it. Kill fear and stay there. Love is your strength. Love yourself enough to fight. Love your people enough to stand. Love your mission enough to bleed. Love isn't weak, it's wild. It's discipline in motion. Loyalty, sacrifice, fire. Love fierce, love true. And let it lift you to thrones, not pull you to fear. Outer no phantom, fear is a choice. Reject it. Discipline is your throne. Claim it. The universe is yours, but you've got to seize it with blood and fire. Kill the shadow, forge the king, rule the cosmos. Be ruthless, be radiant. Be the man who slays fear and wears the crown eternal.